Happy Wednesday, guys. This is Dr. Tancini here at Ground Overhead PT. Today I'm coming at you from my office up in Cary, instead of the garage gym, or the lab, as I like to call it. Today is Wednesday. It's going to be another awesome day. The weather this week has been absolutely beautiful. I've got to spend a lot of time with my wife, take a lot of walks with her and my dog, which is always awesome. And it's another great day to just be alive on this earth, right? So the COVID-19 process and situation is definitely a scary one. It's definitely something that can get you down and maybe anxious, make you fearful for more than one reason, right? We've got the whole getting the virus itself, but we also have like all the unknowns of like jobs and money and the ability to provide for your family, the ability to continue to go back to the gym that you really want to get to. There's so many things, safety is always number one, but you're probably dealing with a lot of other things right now, which is also compounding that. And guys, like, I'm going to encourage you to be present. Excuse me. Gosh, I think I've be woken up. I've been woken up for hours. Guys, the key is to be present. Okay? Now, the word present is talked about a lot. So people throw it around and they say, oh, I've got to be present, I got to work to be present. Well, what does that mean, right? So if we look at, we have three parts, right? We have the past, we have the now, and we have the future. All of them have just arbitrary timetables, and the present could mean literally this second in time and me talking to you, and then that goes by, and then that's in the past, and now we're in the present again. Or it can be a span of times, maybe in this generation of your life, maybe in this decade of your life, maybe in this experience you're going through with your wife or your family, or maybe this experience and process you're going through at work, right? It's the ability to disconnect from maybe some bad things that have happened in the past, and it's able to disconnect from the anxious, anticipated negative things that could happen to you in the future. Okay, so it's a great example of this is an athlete in the clutch, right? They may have missed 100 shots from that same spot on the floor prior to taking that last second shot. They know that if they miss the shot, right, they lose the game, they don't go to the championship, maybe they don't win the championship. But if they make the shot and they win the game, everybody loves them, and they win the game and they get their next ring, right? So what makes that person good and what makes that person clutch is their ability to disconnect from past experiences that they've had, which could negatively impact their ability to perform in that second, and disconnect from any outcome that might happen and focus on optimizing that moment, focus on optimizing that situation, so they can be their best in that situation regardless of the outcome. Now, in what we're going through right now, right? So we have the COVID-19, and we've got an option, right? So we can be anxious about all the negative things that can happen in the future if this happens and this happens, this happens, or this happens. We can be anxious about the past, about this person said this, someone got mad at me, someone I wasn't able to train, I was doing so good in my training. Like I had 2 months great to where I was just clicking on all cylinders, and now like I can't do it now. Guys, disconnect from all the good and all the bad in both the past and the future, and focus on now. So what can you do at this point in time, and find a silence and a stillness in this moment in time. Be grateful for the little things in your life at the moment. Be able to recognize, maybe how pretty your wife's smile is, and how much you enjoy laughing with her, or be still and present with, how the birds sound, and how, how much you enjoy the sun as you're on your walk, or be present with the fact that, you get to make dinner for your family every night, and you really enjoy doing it, like the sounds, the smells, the environment, the laughter. Like, be present with that. Also be present with what can you do to set yourself up and position yourself up to be great when this is all said and done. So that's not focusing on the future, right? That's identifying the process and sticking to the process, keep the head down, and optimizing the moment without worry of what's going to happen at the end. Okay? Focusing on the process, going through it, letting the future take care of itself, and not worrying about it. So guys, coming at you here with another quote. I have no idea if you said this, but if you're watching this, you've probably done a lot of training in your life, but it can also be applicable to many other things, right? So the challenge isn't someone else. The challenge is within. It's the aching in your lungs and the burning in the legs. And the voice that yells can't, but you don't listen. You just push harder, then you hear a voice whisper, can. And you realize the person you thought you were is no match for the one that you really are. Okay, so let me read that again for you. The challenge isn't someone else, the challenge is within. It's the aching in your lungs and the burning in your legs, and the voice that yells can't. But you don't have to listen. You just push harder, then you hear a voice whisper, can. And you realize the person you thought you were is no match for the one that you really are. Okay? Now, guys, we all have our doubts, right? We all have our doubts in any situation, on any task, our ability to overcome and push through. Michael Jordan, who else? Tom Brady, right? Kobe Bryant. You name it. Name the best athletes in the world. Derek Jeter, Wayne Gretzky, right? So that they've all gone through things in times where they hear can't in their brain. But it's the ability to recognize that, okay? Be able to be still and re-examine your thoughts, turn them around, okay? And then show yourself that, yes, like you can get through this. Yes, you can make progress. Yes, you can be where you want to be in 3 months, regardless of the situation you're at now. Guys, that's going to make all the difference with the person and the place you're at the end of this versus right now. And it's going to really impact and change the way that you make right now feel. I mean, you're going to be way happier and enjoy the situation way more if you can just be present, okay? Be very grateful for the things you do have, write them down, and be able to just be silent and still and recognize the little things in your life and the little opportunities in your life to move forward and to be a better you. Okay, guys? So, once again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Dr. Michael Tancini. If you don't know me, I'm the owner and PTI got ground overhead PT. Okay, I've got an office up in Cary where I'm at now, or down in Chapel Hill. I'm still working with people in both spots, taking every precaution possible to keep it the safest place possible for you, for everyone that comes into this office, me, and also my wife and my little child the child that's in my stomach, or that my wife's stomach right now. She's about 5 months pregnant, and make sure she's safe with him, and to make sure we don't have any complications. So I'm taking the situation very, very serious, guys. I work with people that may have been dealing with problems for days, weeks, months, years, which are impacting their ability to train, impacting their ability to really overcome and live the life that they want to live. Maybe they're constantly having to scale because they're afraid to blow up their back or blow up their shoulder. Maybe they never go up overhead because they're scared they're going to hurt themselves. Maybe they really like running and they've been dealing with an Achilles problem now for the last 3-4 years, and they're afraid to run longer distance because every time they do run longer, then their Achilles starts to hurt. I help these people solve their problems permanently and at the root, so they can get back to doing what they love fast and set themselves up so they can do it for as long as they want to do it and never have to deal with that problem again in the future. So guys, that's who I help. And for watching this today, I'd love to give you guys $100 off of any initial session with me. That means an in-person visit to find the root cause. That is a telehealth session, okay, to where we talk back and forth through video. I have you videotape a whole bunch of movements for me, figure out the root cause, and we get you working towards fixing yourself at home in the safety of your home, so that you can overcome your problem fast. Running assessment, okay, so fixing running techniques so you can run without pain and run faster. And also nutrition, okay, so $100 off that as well. Guys, this offer is good through the end of April. My availability is still pretty limited, so if you want to take advantage of it, reach out to me, send me a message, contact me through phone or email, and I'll be happy to get you moving in the right direction, okay? So, today, we are going to do a few things. One, you need a ball, okay? But we're going to save this for later. I want you all to get up, all right? And you are going to find a ledge. If you can use a door frame, that'd be awesome. Okay, but we're going to work on getting that pec opened up. So you're going to come here, and you're going to lean forward. Okay, so try to keep that middle line nice and braced. Once your arm up at 90, you're going to grab onto the wall, and you're going to just lean forward. Okay, it'd be ideal for you right now to have a door frame. Okay, but if you don't have a door frame, we're going to do it on one arm and then swap. Okay, but ideally you should have a door frame right now. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds. Come on out, and we're going to do this for 1 minute. Okay, guys. Just pulsing in and out, working through here for about a minute. So, in case you missed it, guys, we are working on the shoulder today, but I also have a shoulder mobility clinic to address a mobility of the shoulder and also shoulder pain. Okay, coming at you next Saturday. This is going to be Saturday the 18th at 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. You should be able to find it on my Facebook page. Make sure to sign up. There's only 30 spots. I'm going to answer everyone's question, and we're going to spend an hour getting your shoulders moving a whole lot better, and setting you up to address the shoulder pain that you're having. Alright? Now, hopefully you did it on both arms there, but if you didn't, let's go ahead and swap around and do the other side. If you did both arms at the same time, I want you to do it again. Okay? So work through that on the count for the next minute. Alright? Yeah, so my clinic is going to be next Saturday, so not the one before Easter, next after Easter. It's going to help you fix your shoulder pain and improve the shoulder mobility so that you can snatch better, you can clean better, your front racks better, you can do better push-ups, you make working out easier, you fix the shoulder pain so you can perform better for a longer period of time. Guys, you don't want to miss it, it's going to be awesome. These clinics I normally do for people and rest for me. Good. So I normally do 3 to 4 of these a month for gyms around the triangle. With the COVID-19 situation, I'm not able to, so I'm bringing it to you guys through Facebook Live so everyone can benefit from it. So don't miss it, guys. Only 30 spots available. It's already started filling up. It came out today and it will fill up, or it came out yesterday and it will fill up fast. So, alright, next guys, the next thing we're going to do is with your ball. So, come down on your knees, alright? You're going to find a table or something hard. You're going to put the tricep right on top of the ball, so kind of right in here. Alright? And I want you to floss it out. Alright? So we're going to floss through here for 1 minute. Guys, 10 more seconds. And then we'll swap sides. Alright, go ahead and swap sides for me. This should feel good and bad at the same time. About 15 more seconds. All right, guys. Lastly, all right, you're going to come down to the ground. You're going to sit your bottom all the way back to the heels, and I want you to put your elbow down on the ground. Okay? You're going to come here, grab onto the ribs, and I want you to actively open up. Try and get as far as you can go, and then come back to center. Actively open up, so hold for 1, 2, 3, and then come back to center. Now guys, if you can't feel it, you can go that far, that's okay. I want you to try and work as far as you can, okay? So keep the elbow down, try to twist in the tube, rotate up. That's 3. If you feel yourself cramp, that's normal. Rotate up. That's 4. Okay? I want you guys to keep on working through this. Good, that's 6. All right. I want you guys to work through 10 of these on this side. Work through 10. Seconds. All right, guys, let's swap sides. All right, I'll give you guys another minute to do the other side. Okay, so what it looks like from the front, sit down, elbow down, grab the inward, take it open as you maintain your grip on your rib cage. Rotate, open up as far as you can go, and down. That's 2. Up as far as you can go. That's 3. Good. Guys, 10 more on that side. All right, guys, and once you finish that, today's session is over. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful Wednesday. We worked on getting the pecs opened up, we worked on getting the triceps opened up, we worked on getting that thoracic spine and that upper back opened up, okay? Once again, I recommend 10 to 15 minutes a day of just working on yourself. If you've been following along with these videos, guys, you're doing it perfect. Just keep on joining me every morning, and we're gonna have you feeling so much better at the end of this than before you started. So, guys, you're the best. Keep being awesome, okay? Keep on supporting those in need, like your gym owners and your family and friends, okay? And remember, $100 off of any initial service with me. It's good through the end of April. If you've been dealing with a problem for days, weeks, months, years, you've been dealing for it too long, and it's time to get it fixed. Guys, I can help you overcome that and ultimately get you to permanently fix it so you never have to deal with it again. So guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and we have a great Wednesday. See ya.